We are live, or we should be.
Okay. I guess I should get my YouTube page open.
Hi, everybody. If anybody can see us, hello.
Welcome back, everyone. Another presentation of Rig 72 with Patrick and Toph. Welcome back, everyone. Another presentation of
As I broadcast that twice because I don't have it muted. Yep. There we go. As I broadcast that twice because I don't have it muted. Yep. That come from you that time? As I broadcast that twice because I don't have it muted. Yep.
Now we're hitting her out lots of times. Here, hang on.
Yeah. That come from you that time? We're professional.
Now we're hitting her out lots of times. Here, hang on.
You got it muted on my end. You got it muted on your end? It just froze for me. Hey, Chase. How you doing? All right. I think we've got it all set up. And yes, another big night for the Oilers. And it seems that the conversation around the Oilers has changed a bit in the last couple of days, which is nice. Yes, Oilers. Oh, you muted yourself. Oh, okay. Patrick is here. Patrick's just doing something. Yes, Patrick is muted. Patrick has muted himself. No, you're in.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I think I had it open in two windows. That's why I was messing it up. There we go.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay.
Raymond, you might have been Eastern time accidentally to start with, because it is 7 o'clock here.
Yeah, not what sure happened there.
I used to have that problem when I was Mountain Time, where things just get listed in Eastern, no matter what, and then you have to change the settings. That might have been what's going on. All right. Coverage has started. Patrick, you got the starting lineups?
Good to go there. There, I think I've got the right thumbnail up now. That's good too.
All right, all right. Oh, dang. I'm not saying go Jets, but I am saying holy moly, that First Nations Jets jersey is pretty.
So we got Jack Campbell starting in goal tonight as expected. I see Klim Kostin is out, so I'm guessing Nick Bukestad is officially in. Not seeing the full lineup here, though. Anybody posted?
Chase wants to know if Costin is sick. Yes. Hockey night tonight. Statement making time. That is correct.
Yeah, I'm not sure why Costin is out at the, other than they had to take somebody out of the lineup, so Bukestad could come in. Yeah, Jack Michaels just says Klim Kostin won't play tonight. Oilers stick with 11-7, so no reason is listed yet.
Is Shore still in the lineup?
Could tell you if I could actually find the lineup here. All I can find is lineup notes, not one actually showing me the full lineup here. I'm guessing Shore is in if Kostin is out and replaced with Bukestad. Something they take 2 out. So I'm going to go with yes for now, but
sorry about all the scrolling in those little windows, y'all. Just trying to look for the lineup. Set up. Ooh, Vancouver Island. Hey, Bill. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Meatbag. It makes me a little bit happy to say that every time. So,
yeah. Welcome in, guys. Great to have you back. Yeah, sorry guys, I might have to wait till it's posted on TV. I'm not seeing anyone having it posted online here, so maybe they don't know what the lineup is either.
It's very possible.
Yeah. For some of these early games, and unless there's been a practice, we don't actually get to see what the lineup is. So
hey, Darcy.
We'll have to guess at this point. But yeah, just know that Jack Campbell's starting and Kostin is out. So I'm guessing Bukestad is in as a replacement. It's probably pretty close to last night, I imagine. Nuge and Draisaitl and Yamo are together again. They were amazing last night. So
yeah, it is a little bit strange that we're 8 minutes in and anthems haven't even started. Yeah, and I'm sitting here refreshing the game center because that's how we have the scores, and it changes, and it hasn't changed yet. Barbecue mitts. We actually should make those barbecue mitts. Those hot take barbecue mitts.
We should. I'll have to take a look and see if that's a possibility. Yeah, they're just showing commercial break in progress on Sportsnet right now. So when they're actually going to start this game. Well, I hope we can keep you entertained, Bill. Better be a good game.
Yeah, so we didn't stream yesterday. I don't know if Tyson did.
No, I don't think Tyson did either. Yeah, sorry, we couldn't do yesterday's. Tyson and I both did a lot of content yesterday, so
yeah,
wiped out by the game time was on. But especially Tyson, he did that like 6-hour stream right from 7 in the morning.
Yeah,
I felt so bad for him. The Oilers did nothing.
Yeah, almost everybody did basically nothing yesterday.
Yeah.
It
Well,
was
everyone was so
interesting.
busy leading up to the deadline. So,
Yeah. Yeah, Michelle, we tend to not do the late starts because I'm Eastern time and teach. Uh, we'll do occasional late ones, but yeah, generally we do weekends and early games.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping for, Darcy. Is yeah, for it to just go like the first two periods of last night.
Well, I was thinking it as I was watching it. I'm like, oh, I hope it's like this tomorrow.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
you know the
that.
Jets will want revenge.
Yep, yep. They should be good and upset today.
Yeah. All right. Looks like we're getting ready to go here.
Yeah, I expect the Jets to respond. Whether or not it works is what we're waiting to see.
Well, I'll be surprised if we get 9 power plays again tonight, Chase. I couldn't believe that. I had to
Yeah,
look while I was doing the Fanatic rundown. I'm like, do we have like 20 power plays tonight? It seemed like we were on the power play every couple minutes. Loved that Draisaitl goal from last night. That was just incredible.
the one that just squeaked in there.
Yeah, well, we'll go puts the net back on, and then David Riddick is ready for the shot and everything.
Yeah,
Puts it in.
yeah. We can't have Nuge dropping the gloves every day.
No.
I don't think we'll probably see Nuge drop the gloves until at least the playoffs, if not like next season.
Yeah. Well, it's got to be a special occasion.
Mm-hmm.
And you got
See
to
you in a bit,
protect those
Michelle.
hands. Yeah. Still no anthems. Yep. Got to think it's going to be right away here. Yeah, it's almost quarter past.
Is tonight Campbell's first start with Ekholm on the team?
Yes. Yep.
So there we go, meatbag. That we get to see. Because my argument since that happened has been Campbell will have a better chance with an actual like stay-at-home defenseman in front of him. And we'll see if that actually plays out.
Well, they got to get Campbell going here. I mean, it's one thing to rely on Skinner, but you got to get your $5 million guy going.
Yep. Yes, that's why we do it, Mo Money. That's why we do it. It's fun to hang out with other people that also love the Oilers.
Love that name. Mo Money at the movies. I like it.
Ah, that's what I was going to ask, Darcy.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I know they got a nice little setup there. The Spirit Horse Singers.
Yeah, those are the
Wish I
jerseys
can't.
I was talking about that are real nice.
Yeah. Yeah, for the Oilers.
For the
How do they
Jets.
sound, guys? Yeah. I got them on mute, so I can't hear them. But Yeah, we're looking for a solid performance from Campbell tonight for sure, Bill.
Oh, that stinks, Chase.
Yeah.
Campbell's shutout. All right. I'm with you there. And if that happens, we will be very happy.
Really thought Skinner was going to get it last night. Just seemed like everything was adding up to that, but
Trying to make my head the same size as your head on the feed.
I got a pretty big head. You're going to have some challenges with that.
I got a big old head. Yeah.
I think he is Magic Meatbag. Jay Woodcroft said he was a player available for tonight. So that was Jay Woodcroft's nice cryptic way of saying yes, but maybe no.
Yeah, Mo Money. That's what I'm really hoping for. And it really seems like he needs it. Because when they play decent D, he plays decently. Yeah. And when they don't, he don't. Okay. Khalid says Bukestad's definitely in.
Oh, yeah. The Oilers just posted on the East coming in, so. And it's Nick Bukestad's 600th NHL game. So nice little milestone to start with the Oilers.
Excellent. Presentations like this are always very strange when you cannot hear them.
Mm-hmm. Looks nice, though.
Yes. Yeah, the designer behind this, the graphic designer, had a field day.
Just saw someone in the crowd for the Jets that had one of the jerseys, so maybe they sell them there. Because I haven't seen any of them for sale here.
Yeah, I've wanted one of the Turtle Island ones since they appeared, but yeah, they're just not available.
I think you can get a T-shirt, but I haven't seen any of the jerseys available.
Someone's going to ask, what you drinking tonight, Patrick?
Tea.
All right.
Not sponsored.
Yeah, we were a little bit quiet there. Actually,
sorry, I'm watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I saw those, Chase. Yeah.
I meant to grab some free. I was looking for the word and I lost the word. Some free music, royalty free. There we go. For playing in the background real quietly, but I did not do that.
No, I'm drinking tea, Bill. Not very exciting. Yeah, sorry, goat there. We both got caught up just watching the presentation here.
Okay, you can get shirts with numbers and names at the Ice District, but no jersey.
Yeah. And yeah, Darcy, I think that I've seen them auctioned off before. I think the game worn ones, yeah.
Now I'm kind of happy that I cannot hear, because child choirs, somehow that hits a button in me that makes me go, oh, I remember being in that choir.
I can't remember the name of it, Magic Me Big. My wife made it for me, and she's in the other room. So if you're still curious, I'll ask her when she's back. I'm going to guess 4-2 Oilers tonight.
3-1
3-1.
Oilers.
What do you guys think?
Because I'm really hoping for Campbell to play lights out.
Yeah.
I mean, another 9-6 would be exciting.
5-3 Oilers, I can see that. Yeah. All right, looks like we're almost ready to go here.
7-3. All right. 7-0. 10-0.
Now that would be an entertaining hockey game.
And it is definitely possible, if unlikely.
Well, if any team can do it, it's the Oilers right now. They're just scoring at will. So.
Ooh, Hellebuck's helmet tonight is real nice.
Yep.
Let's hit it with some pucks.
Alrighty, guys. There he is, Nick Bukestad, making his Oilers debut. Hopefully he can come in and have a good impact tonight. And I see Devin Shore there. I can't remember who was asking, but he is in there.
Yeah, Darcy, I agree. I think tonight's going to be a little bit chippy. And by a little bit chippy, I mean, I'm guessing they dropped the gloves within the first period.
Yeah, I got real feisty last night. Well, the Jets were just taking like cheap shots, too.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you don't get to 9 power plays without the other team being upset.
Yeah, it was like 9-3 on power plays. That was crazy.
And puck has dropped.
Yep. We got new Jamo and Draisaitl out to start the game. They were just amazing last night. Well, contributed all the goals. Each of them had 2.
And now I can stop refreshing the page because, yay, it works.
Hooray. Oh, nice play by Draisaitl. Oh, we got a 2-on-1. No, Yamble's in all of them. Yeah, let's hope he doesn't get hurt, Darcy.
Yeah. Yep, already chippy. Yep. Nick with the Gordie Howe hat trick in his debut. That would be pretty fun.
Turn him into a fan favorite real fast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can always tell when Desharnais out there.
Because he's a full head taller than anyone else.
Like a tower skating around out there. There we go. Campbell got his first save in. Oh. And there we go. Oilers get their first power play.
That didn't take long.
Nope. I think Fogle drew that one. And Rick Bonus isn't too happy.
Man, he shouldn't be.
Nope. Flashbacks to last night already.
Yeah.
Or no, it's Kulak that went down, not Fogle.
Yeah. Not allowed to whack their feet until they fall down. Can't do that. Darcy, I don't know how far ahead of us you are. But it might be a bit.
Be a good power play already.
Yeah. I'm at the face-off for the power play. So I'm a little behind.
Yeah. There we go. Draisaitl again.
Yep.
Pretty sure that's how last night started, with a Draisaitl power play goal.
Yeah, and from the dry spot too.
Yeah.
I know that that's a me-only terminology, but yeah, that side of the goal between the circle and the line, that's the dry spot.
Yeah. Or are they challenging, Chase?
Nope. But they did linger on bonus for long enough that it looked like they might.
Yeah. Nice. All right.
That 10-0 seems like it might be doable.
All righty.
Oh. Yeah, meatbag. That if they can make that strategy actually work, that is a get to the finals kind of strategy.
Yeah. No, if the other team wants to play dirty, and as long as they're going to call them, it's just those games where the refs put the whistles away, and then it's.
Yep.
Those are the games that tend to get out of hand, though, with the fighting and stuff, just because they're not penalizing it properly.
Yeah, Bill. Far and away the best power play in the league.
Yeah.
I don't. Last night probably dropped them a bit just because there was 9 of them, and they only scored on 1.
Yeah.
Or 2.
That was pretty much my only criticism.
They got so many that they couldn't keep their pace up.
Yeah. It's like,
oh, geez, Bukestad is hurt already?
he's in pain, yeah. Well, he didn't leave the ice at least, so. I think he blocked a shot there.
It's 31.2% drop from 31.8. Okay, so I guess those 7 freebies that the Jets gave them last night didn't make that big a difference.
But like I was saying, even if you don't score on the power play, at least that was for last night. That was 18 minutes where the Jets were down a guy. So,
yep.
Oh, come on, guys, come on! Connor almost sneaked one in short side there.
For counting purposes, does a double minor count as 2? Or does it count as 1?
I think it counts as 2. I'm not entirely sure on that. If someone else knows better, please comment. But I believe it counts as 2.
Okay. Chase and Mo Money say yes too.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes slightly more sense. Because it seemed like they were down a lot, but part of that was the 4-minute double minor.
Yeah. Yeah, Chase made a good point there because if you score before the 2-minute mark, you get the other one still. So.
Yep. I'm liking that they're skating down and shooting. I know that that seems like a weird thing, but one of the problems that the Oil have is they'll have an almost breakaway, and then they'll just stop and wait for everyone to come so that they can pass it.
Yeah.
Jan Mark on the tripping call.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I have a feeling if they call penalties tonight, it's going to be a little bit more even than last night, but unless the Jets really get carried away again.
Ooh, penalty kill for the Oil is 25th.
Yeah, that's something they got to get back up because they were so good. I think it was last year or the year before. They were excellent on the penalty kill, too. Special teams just in general were amazing, but
Yeah. Yeah, although year before, maybe 2 years ago, they were like historically bad on the kill.
mm-hmm.
Like historically bad on the kill. So, yeah. Yeah, most of the defensive stats are not super great this year. Yeah.
No.
We're looking to improve that.
Well, I think we can all count many games where the Oilers scored 4 or 5 goals and still didn't win. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, that's usually not a good sign that your defense is overly strong.
I'm hoping for a shorty here. Let's do a shorty. Because it's my very favorite thing in hockey. I got to see a McDavid shorty at that Blue Jackets game, and that was a highlight. Hoping for a nude shorty. Yeah, nude shorty would be fun.
That kind of got the comeback started, didn't it? That Connor shorty at the comeback?
I think that was the second of the 4.
Mm.
If I remember right, it was the second of the 4. But it was the one that really got that run started. Because 1 gets you going, but 2 gets you started.
No, that's true, Magic Meat Bake. It does not. Almost got this one killed off.
That was a big save. Yep. And he stood up with confidence, and that makes me happy.
Yeah, it looks good so far.
Yep. Liking it so far. It's a little bit of a slow game, so we'll see how that plays out, because usually the slower games don't really work out or work in the Oilers' favor.
Yeah.
Yep. Good Clample glove. Clample.
I'm glad it wasn't one of those where he's looking down at the glove and wondering where the hole is.
Yes. Yes. That is pretty much the thing I dread seeing most is Campbell going. Yep. Yeah. And Khalid, I don't know if you meant to say Clample, but he's the Clample now. He needs to give him the clamps.
Was yesterday slow in the first?
It was.
Yeah, I guess it was kind of. Yeah, the second period really exploded, I guess. So yeah, it was maybe a little bit slower in the first. Yeah.
As far as scoring went, yes, but there was a lot of energy in the first. This seems slightly lower energy, which makes sense because they were all out there less than 24 hours ago. And they flew across the nothingness in between. So, plus they're in Winnipeg. How excited can you be to be in Winnipeg?
Be excited to leave Winnipeg.
Of course, I live in Kentucky. I don't get to talk bad about very many places.
It's all in fun. I'm sure they rip Edmonton.
Spelling mistakes are always fine.
Yeah,
says the writing teacher. I understood what you meant. They understood what you meant. Yeah. And also, I like the idea of Clample.
Yeah, it's a spelling mistake that worked. So
Yep. Yeah, if he can clamp down, I'm all for that.
oh, that almost worked. Connor to Ryan in front.
Looks like you're a little bit ahead of me.
Oh, I'm probably like 30 seconds behind everybody else. They're probably like, we just saw that like a minute ago. What are you getting exciting about?
Yeah, both teams played last night, so pace might be different. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure that they're, for the most part, all sore today. Yeah, Renegade. If they watch their turnovers, they usually do pretty well.
Yeah. Oh, watch Kyle Connor in front there. Okay, good. Yeah, it's really back and forth tonight. Well, even on shots and everything. But we got the lead where it counts.
Yep. Ooh. Good job, Clample. He actually got his own rebound and covered it up. I know that's a minor thing, but both he and Skinner have a problem with rebounds right now.
Yeah, I can't wait to have Kane back too. He's apparently supposed to be back not next week, well, possibly next weekend, but early the week after, I think. So another week or so without him.
Oh yeah, Chase is Sportsnet's commentary out for the moment, or did they just take a break?
I don't think they're allowed to take a break.
Sean Reynolds. Welcome.
I can hear commentary now if I take the mute off.
Well, that's kind of nice.
Just saying Connor's on a 157-point pace. Insane.
Slightly absurd. But slightly absurd is Connor's middle name.
Well, that's what makes him special.
Back half of this road trip for Kane, huh? That's sooner than people were saying, so that's nice.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I was listening. I think Ken Holland said in his press conference yesterday, I think he was hoping towards the end of next week or maybe early the week after. Sooner the better, as long as he's good to go.
In Renegade Man,
really...
I haven't not seen that. As far as I'm concerned, Vinny D's been doing exactly what Vinny D needs to do.
I think he did make a couple bad plays. Was it last night? The night before, I saw. Well, the one goal I think last night, it was a giveaway on him.
Ah, gotcha.
But I'll forgive him a few mistakes, though. He's just getting his NHL start here, so.
Well, plus it has to be hard to see the puck from way up there.
Yeah.
He's on the ice with a nosebleed seat.
Yes, Chase, I do find the sports betting ads annoying.
Yep. But I also find it helpful in reminding me that gambling is a bad idea, because they would not have all that money to dump at advertising if they weren't taking everybody's money.
Yeah. The reason it's so successful is because the vast majority of the time you don't win.
Yep. I kind of like I'll drop $1 or two kind of way of doing things, but I also, luckily, probably, live in a state where all online betting is illegal. So I'd have to drive across the river to place a bet in Indiana. And I'm too lazy to do that. So
There you go. Saved by laziness. Well, just past the halfway mark of the first period here. Jets are kind of getting the majority of the chances here, so nicely Oilers to pick it up a bit here. Oof, that one almost went in.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, Oil's doing pretty good at controlling the puck. Not really controlling possession, but controlling the puck.
Yeah.
And that's been a problem for a good while. So I'm happy to see it.
Yeah. Ah, Bush, you got to let that rip, man. Bush has got the big shot, but he gets it at the point and then he passes it.
Yep.
Just rip towards the net. You never know what's going to happen.
Nice clear. Ooh, nice pass. Ooh. It was this close to being amazing. It was almost amazing.
Yeah, that was a good save.
Aw, Darcy. Take it back. Take it back right now. Ooh. From the line, too. That's rough. I want to see the replay to see what happened.
Yeah, did that get tipped on the way in?
So we got another bad giveaway. Oh, yeah, Campbell just couldn't see it. There was 3 people between him and the shot. Oh, it did get tipped. Yep, got tipped at the last possible second. It was going well over, and Shifley hit it down. Yep.
Well, not much you can do about that. All right, get it back, boys.
Yep. Just don't let him do it again. Yeah, that was a really open ice sequence. And that shot was taken right as everyone kind of stood in front of Campbell. And Shifley had nice redirect on that one.
Yeah. I kind of felt like Winnipeg's been carrying the play here a bit more, and the Oilers got to step up here, get more on the attack.
Yep, pretty much as soon as I said that they were doing a pretty good job of controlling it, they stopped doing a pretty good job of controlling it.
Ooh, nice shot for Vinny there. Don't see him step up very often there in the offensive zone.
Bugstad just had a nice little cross check in the center ice.
Yeah. Guess he's doing okay after that block shot.
Seems like it. Come on, clear it. Come on.
Yeah.
Dig it
There
out
we
and
go.
clear
Come
it.
on.
Yeah. Yeah, slow first is better than a slow third, for sure.
Just not a sleepy first. Where they don't seem to show up until the second period.
Yeah. Which, not a problem tonight.
No, they're not bad. They just got to pick it up a bit here.
Yep. You can see from really both teams, from their body language and the way that they don't quite have the step that, yeah, this is a back-to-back.
Yeah. Well, at least both teams are on a even standing there.
Yep.
And it's always nice to win the first of those back-to-back games, so the pressure is more on the other team.
Yep.
Although the Oilers are, of course, in a very tight race here, so I think they're 4 points out of first.
Something like that. Yep.
And they're not getting much help on the out-of-town scoreboards the last couple days. So
yeah. On the bright side, they are closer to first than they are to falling out. So
yes,
they're almost twice as close to first as they are to falling out of the playoffs. So
yeah. I'm not worried about falling out at this point. They're going to make it. It's just a matter of where they finish at this point.
yeah, although this year in the West might be like last year in the East, where top team versus bottom team is not that big of a gap.
Yeah. Who would you guys want to play in the first round at this point? Kings, the Kraken, Golden Knights?
Watching. Nobody's saying anything. I'll answer first. I think they have the best chance against the Kraken, but part of me says strategically it'd be best to hit the Avs or the Golden Knights in the first round just to kind of slay the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Epiphany. And Epiphany says Seattle. Darcy says Seattle. Chase says maybe Vegas. Meatbag says Vegas.
I'd like to play Seattle. Hey, Toph, how's it? Toph. I'm reading your name. Hi, Epiphany.
Oof.
Yeah, they need to step it up here a bit, Robert, but
I thought that was a replay. It was not a replay. Well, that's not fun.
Different angle.
Yep. Yeah, the team is kind of leaving out to dry a little bit right now. Oh, he didn't even see that one either.
Yeah.
They got to watch their positioning. I don't think that one got redirected. It might have. Niederreiter reacted like he touched it. Oh, yeah. He got it. So, Winnipeg got another goal. Another screened
another tip
redirect. Yep.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, it definitely changes because that would have hit Campbell.
Yeah, it was redirected and he couldn't see it. I mean, that one's not really on Campbell. That one's not really on the D either. It was just sometimes some of these mistakes aren't actually mistakes. They're just the other team doing well.
Yeah. Well, the Oilers got to be taking the guys in front, so they're not able to make those tips.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tie up their stick.
Yeah, especially so that was Niederreiter. The first one was Scheifele. Like, yeah, you know that those guys do that.
Yeah. Yeah, the Jets are all over them right now. The Oilers got to get this going here. Come on.
Neither one was Campbell's fault. So no yanking Campbell yet. Sucks that they're down 2-1, but neither one of those were because of Campbell. Skinner would have missed both of those two. Yeah, Chase. Thanks for the backup.
No, I'm not mad at Campbell for those ones. He's done plenty to have mad at him for, but not those ones tonight. Yep.
Guess we're just going to have to score like 5 or 6. We'll be fine.
Yeah, they can do that.
Yeah, more money. Yep. I mean, we are facing Hellebuck, but then again, we were facing Hellebuck last night.
Yeah.
So, not unbeatable.
Yeah. He's been human lately, too. He's been giving up more than he usually does, so.
I didn't see what happened. Oh, it was an offside call. Okay.
Yeah, they got to get something going here, Chase. Some kind of springboard. Yeah, that puck was so close to going out on the Winnipeg goal. They just kept that in. Neil Pionk always gives the Oilers trouble.
Oop, getting chippy. Wheeler did not like something that Bush did.
He just took the puck away from it at the end. Well, 2:44 to go in the first.
Last I heard, they don't have a captain, Chase.
Yeah, Wheeler did get his captaincy stripped in the offseason.
Yeah. But I don't think it was given to anybody else yet.
Yeah, I think that was one of Rick Bonus's things to kind of just because the Jets were probably having a lot of trouble in the locker room. So captaincy change, hopefully and it seems to work, I guess. So their Jets are they've been struggling lately, but a great year for the most part.
Yep. Yeah, back to our who do you want to face in the first round conversation. It looked like Seattle was the favorite. I'm guessing that's because y'all think that they'd have the best chance against Seattle. An easier time against Seattle, which isn't 100% true, but I mean, compared to the other options, that probably.
Yeah, I mean, but anything can happen. Like, I think we all thought the Oilers would do better against the Kings, and they just barely got by them, and that was without Drew Doughty and Arvidsson. So,
yeah,
I wouldn't take anyone as an easy out in the playoffs.
Yeah, Darcy suggests the Jets. I mean, they have shown last night that Jets are very beatable for them, and that there's a pretty good matchup there. Even today, they've shown that, yeah, pretty good matchup there.
I don't know. I'd rather not play Winnipeg, just flashbacks to a couple years ago. But
I do think they match up best against the Golden Knights. And it would be nice to not face the Golden Knights in a later round.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No one suggested the Kings, though, interestingly. I think we've all seen that they're not a great matchup there. And I would say that Korpisalo could be the problem there, but we also watched them just completely dismantle Korpisalo. So,
Yeah. Yeah, I agree that I think we are the best team in the Pacific. Mo money. We've just been not playing up to their potential for the first part of the year. So when this team really turns it on, they can beat anybody. It's just getting them to get to that point.
yeah. Yeah, that's the hard thing to talk about, and the hard thing when we were talking about who should they go out and get. When they're good, they're really good. And that's my problem whenever people are saying, like, this team stinks, they need to tear it down, or this team stinks, they need to completely revamp whatever. Like, not sometimes. They're really, really, really good. Like, best team in the league, kind of good. Dodge, no clear answer, but it seems like it's just so that Bukestad could play. They'd go still, so that they could still do the 11-7 and Bukestad could be in.
Yeah.
Oh, Darcy says Costin is hurt.
Okay, well, there you go. Yeah, I couldn't find an answer before the game, but I haven't looked since the game started. So they probably said something in the broadcast too that we just didn't hear.
Nice save, Campbell. And getting a little chippy behind the net there. All right. Darcy, do you know what the injury is? Yeah, Darcy, Vegas has had goaltending troubles, but they also just picked up Quick. And if they get good Quick, that could be very bad. Wrist.
Yeah, Quick hasn't been good Quick this year, though.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah, I think after the first intermission, we might see a bit more of a rejuvenated team here. I think Woodcroft will get them going in the intermission.
Go slam some BioSteel. Take a shower in it.
Well, it definitely takes some more power plays, Corb. 1 for 1 so far.
Ooh, carrier out indefinitely for the Knights.
The Vegas Golden Knights have Laurent Brossoit that the Oilers used to have. He was Cam Tallett's backup. But I think he's hurt or something like that. Or I think he might be down with their farm team, or I can't remember what was happening with him now.
Showing that Nemesnikov was traded on the trade deadline day 4 times.
Yeah, I thought I'd seen his name. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, they're showing it on Sportsnet now as well. Yeah, I don't want to play the Jets in the playoffs, Dodge. I just don't like the idea of playing Connor Hellebuck again.
Yeah. Yeah. If he turns it on, he is top.
He could win the series by himself.
Yeah. Ooh, that's handy. face off just kind of trickled out of the zone. Hit somebody. You can't just let them camp out in your end, guys. That's how they've got those two. I got about 7 seconds left, and then I'll tell you, Bill. All right, they're just kind of dilly-dallying behind their own net. Bill, I'd like to see some more energy. The 2-1 is not ideal, but it's also not super disheartening or anything. That Draisaitl goal was pretty sweet. Campbell is playing well despite the score.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we just got to get some more ozone time there. It's just, I think we spent way too much of that time in our own zone. I think the Jets really past the midway point there definitely had the momentum. So Oilers got to get some more pressure, get some more things going here in the second period, and I think for a little pep talk from Woody that should get them going. But not a horrible first period. Both goals were tips, so.
Yeah, I hope that the other two periods don't go the same way. Mostly on the energy front. Because, if it's a low energy game, that definitely favors the Jets. Because the Jets can get away with being just big. And the Oilers game is pretty well predicated on being fast.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bill. Dodge, I think that entirely depends on how far they go in the playoffs.
Yeah, I think.
Because I'm pretty sure it's going to be Holland. But
yeah,
if they're out in the first round, there's a good chance that Holland's gone.
Yeah. Well, Chase, you don't want me to be GM. I'm too emotional. I'd make bad trades. But I think we'll see how it goes. I mean, if they win the cup, because Ken Holland's going into the last year of his 5-year deal, I could see him relinquishing. I've mentioned this a few times, relinquishing the GM title and just staying on as president of hockey ops for his last year, and then maybe mentoring in Brad Holland or Keith Gretzky. Steve Stais might be a candidate as well too, but we'll see what happens.
We should steal a Zerman.
Yeah, I agree. Magic Meek big. I mean, Ken Holland plays. He frustrates me sometimes, but he's the patient guy, and a lot of times that patience seems to pay off. We all want things done and to happen sooner, but patient approach just seems to be the way to go.
Yeah, and they haven't completely leveraged their future, which you can't say for a lot of the contending teams.
Yeah. No, Holland doesn't have a perfect track record by any means, but done a much better job than Peter Chiarelli did. That's an understatement.
Yeah, I'm mostly pro Holland, but I also appreciate patience more than most people do.
I just think all of us, like when the team's struggling and stuff, it's like, do something. But I mean, how many trades did we see during the year, right? It's not like any other GM either.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying. I was gonna say, it's not like other GMs were doing trades constantly. Like no one was making any deals.
Yeah, and I'm probably a little biased toward Holland, because I came in during the Chiarella years. And, yep, that was bad.
Yeah, that went as bad as it could have possibly gone. Yeah, exactly. More money. It's not NHL 23 where you can just, oh, okay, I'm trying to trade this guy. I'm going to trade this guy. But yeah, Tambellini Darcy was definitely the worst GM. Just he did nothing to surround, like that was during the rebuild, but he did nothing. Like you got to bring in the veterans to help out the younger guys. It was just all put it all on the shoulders of Hall and Eberle and everything like that.
Someone has to want to buy what you're shoveling. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. This crappy player and this crappy player aren't doing very well for us. Do you want them for a really good player?
Yeah, which I think is basically that exact thing is why Pugliarvi stuck around so long. Was
Yeah.
On the one hand, the entire narrative is he stinks, and we don't want him, and on the other hand, we want something big for him, and those things don't meet.
No.
And I'm happy for Yessa being on a contending team, finally getting his change of scenery. So. Yeah, so
Well,
Smith's LTIR is gone. Clefbaum's is, I believe, too, right?
yeah, Clefbaum's done, Smith's done. Lucic will be off the books this year too, his retention. And I think Sekera's done this year too.
So yeah, a little bit of space at least.
Yeah.
Glenn, I don't know what you're talking about. Have you been watching the game? Neither of those were on Campbell at all, really. And we got more Paul Campbells. It's 2-1. The reason why it's not 4-1 is Campbell.
Yeah. No, Campbell's not the problem tonight.
Oh yeah, James Neal. Is James Neal off the books next year?
No, he'll be the only one still on the books. Yeah, I'm just looking at cap friendly here. So after this season, Neal has 2 more years, but everybody else that the Oilers were holding on, Sekera, Lucic, yeah, Klefbom and Smith, everyone else is off the books, which is good because the Oilers will need it.
Chase, I really don't mind it. It's completely within the rules, and if it shouldn't be in the rules, then they should change the rules. I don't really have a problem with it. It feels clever to me most of the time. I would have liked the Oilers to do something like that. So yeah, I'm not in favor of it, but I don't see a problem with it.
Well, I'd be in favor of I think with doing baseball with like the luxury taxes, if you can exceed the salary cap and then you just pay a penalty for it, and then because the NHL needs money for the weaker teams, right, that aren't making as much profit, and then move the money around there. I mean, that might eliminate the need to do like 3-way deals and all that kind of stuff. But
I would like to see a limited luxury tax.
yeah.
Not the full
like,
baseball
yeah.
one, because the full baseball one just means that every single year, Montreal, Toronto, and New York will be buying everybody.
Yeah, no, within reason. Like I would say, like maybe you couldn't exceed like maybe another 5 million or something like that. Yeah, not just much as you want to spend, because yeah, then because the Torontos and the New York Rangers and everybody would just load up every year because they have the money to.
Vegas would love a full no limit luxury tax.
Yes, they would, because they like to change out their roster every year anyway.
Yep. But a like 5, 10, maybe $15 million wiggle room luxury tax, I'd be a favor for
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if it's like, all right, you can pay a luxury tax on dead money over the cap. That would make it fantastic. You just like, okay, dead cap is dead cap. You have up to $15 million dead cap. You have to pay a penalty on it, but go for it. That would also solve the thing that Chase was talking about, where you have a third team in that's not really involved, except that they technically own this contract now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, do something like that because they just find like ridiculous ways to get around the rules anyway. So why don't you just create something that allows that to what's happening already anyway?
Yeah, tax the loophole.
Yeah. And then it's another way to generate profit and then just it can go towards the weaker teams that don't make as much money, and then everybody kind of wins in the end. Right?
Yep. At least, but Vegas includes a bus ticket out of town if they sign you. Yep, accurate.
Do they though?
Yeah, Michelle, I'll go with you on that. That would be the reason to pull Campbell. On the other hand, Skinner played a lot last night, like a lot last night.
Yeah. Yeah, Dubas does go in almost every year, but if the Leafs don't get past the first round with all the trades they made, I don't know. I don't know what it'll take.
Yeah, I think that if they don't make it past the first round, Dubas is gone, and everyone with sense will be like, but he did the thing. Like, he tried. He did what he should have done. And everyone without sense will be like, good.
Yeah, Nick, that's true. Compliance buyouts, yeah, that don't count against the cap or something like that would help too. And yes, Epiphany, we all love your sense of humor.
Ooh. Apparently Matthews got hurt tonight. I did see someone mentioned the plays that they or the highlights that they were shown from the Vancouver Leafs game with the big bunch of big hits. And yeah, so that parses.
Yeah, more money. I wouldn't go to Vegas without a no movement clause either, especially with the long-term deal. Yeah, Nuge doesn't age at all. He's still going to look that way when he's 60.
Yeah, Boston and New York will be tough to beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Colorado is probably the contender, even though they're a little behind in the standings right now. Because yeah, when they pour it on, they pour it on.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to stay in Vegas, Chase. Yeah. Well, it just isn't. I mean, like they've been a decent team since they came in, but it doesn't feel like I don't know how to describe it, but it just doesn't feel like a serious hockey team. They just kind of like go through the motions every year, get rid of whoever they want. It doesn't seem like they're building a team. It's just like a Vegas event there.
They're building a pile of talent. Yeah.
Yeah.
The only time that I saw Bugstad tonight, he laid a big, nice hit in the neutral zone. Yeah. That's the only thing that I've seen from him tonight, so I don't have a whole lot of thoughts on him. Other than, that was a good hit.
Yeah. It looked like he blocked a shot there early on. I didn't see a replay of it, but yeah, he was in a bit of pain there. But seemed to be able to skate it off. Yeah, that's good, Robert. I was like, oh. Yeah, I didn't see the Avs highlights there, but that doesn't disappoint me.
Darcy, I think that in the long run, Bally Sports TV going under is going to be a good thing for the league. Because I think regional sports nets are going to die, and I also think they should have died a decade ago. So, as more and more people cut the cord, yeah, those regional sports nets will go away, and that can only benefit leagues like the NHL. Yeah. I think it's going to hurt the MLB, but I think the NHL, where the NHL is right now, where they want to grow the sport and grow their audience and have been pretty good at doing that, I think it's a big benefit to like all games on ESPN Plus or something.
Well, they got to do something here just to, because it's always going to, well, I think it'll always be behind like football and baseball and all the big ones in the States, but obviously like everyone suffers when they can't get that money out of there. Mr. Jingles, we think Evander Kane's coming back towards the end of the upcoming road trip. So possibly around next weekend or early the week after. So it shouldn't be too much longer.
Yeah, Chase, that is exactly what I'm saying about those regional sports nets. There's been a number of times this year that I've had to temporarily sign up for Fubo, use my VPN to pretend that I'm in New York so that I could watch a very bad coverage of the Rangers Oilers because it's only on MSG in the States. And unless you have cable in New York, you can't get that channel. So, yeah, I feel you on the blackouts. It's very complicated down here, and I don't think that Canadians quite understand how complicated it is. Because you've got Sportsnet, and that's where they are.
Yeah. Although a lot of people have problems with blackouts with Sportsnet too, so.
Hey, Rogan.
Hey, Rogan, welcome in. Dodge, yeah, I think Jay is a better coach. I mean, I think his record speaks for itself. But I think he's still finding his way as well. I mean, has it really been even a full season yet with him, with counting the games last year and this year? But yeah, I think Jay is a better coach.
It should be coming up on a full season.
Yeah.
If we're not already there. It was probably about this time. So.
Yeah. Pretty close. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, because you're right, Robert. Yeah, he had that record. So yeah, he has coached a plus with. Well, I guess that's regular season and playoffs combined, but.
Now they're doing a Niederreiter is a jerk set of highlights here. Thomas, most exciting for me would probably be Oilers Boston, with the Oilers winning.
That was going to be my response too.
Yeah. But part of that is just I do not see how anybody can come out of the East except for Boston, because they're a step above everyone else.
Yeah.
And of course, the best way to make the finals exciting for me would be for the Oilers to be there. So.
Yeah, thanks, Robert. If you guys can give the video a like, I'd appreciate it. And thanks everyone for being here and participating in the chat. I mean, the stream would be pretty boring without you guys here, so we appreciate it.
Especially during the intermissions. Yes. Thank you all. For those of you that are going back to the game, see you in a bit.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, Chase, Carolina, I think, especially since they have now, they now own like all the players. Um, they could do it.
Yeah. Well,
And they've got
Carolina's always in
Yesa,
it.
so Yesa is the key piece, right? Go ahead. Go.
They're going to make it Dodge. I'm not worried about that.
Yeah, it would need a spectacular collapse at this point.
Yeah. They would have to start losing like crazy not to get in. And I don't see it. They've been playing really strong lately, especially this week. So I don't see that happening.
Nice save.
Yeah, Robert. Yeah, Robert, with the season that the Bruins have been having, if they get knocked out in the first round.
I mean, that did happen to the Lightning, what, 4 years ago? Where they seemed like absolute world beaters that no one could take on, and then they lost the Blue Jackets. Swept. Yeah. And then they went to the final 3 years in a row after that. I mean, there's also the Lightning. You can't underestimate the Lightning. They somehow keep pulling it off. So, but I really do think the Bruins are as close to a shoe-in as you can get.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Mo Money. I appreciate it.
Yes, Khalid. Those were some real good Campbell saves. Yep.
Yeah, I've noticed that Steve as well. Yeah, just they don't seem to play the same, but Campbell's not the problem tonight, though. Those were 2 tips, so he's looked good so far tonight.
Yep. Yeah, he's even saved a few that he couldn't see. So someone needs to clean their monitor because they were just following a speck of dirt instead of the puck. And that someone is this guy. Yeah, I think they might be missing Costin a bit.
Yeah.
But I really do think that right now it's an energy problem. But so far this period, it hasn't been nearly as bad.
No, just need to get another goal here, get it tied up.
That was a little bit scary. Someone going to the box? Looks like it. Hyman? Yeah. Not too happy about it either.
I guess it's just coming up on me here now.
At speed, it looked incidental, but...
Yeah, Hyman getting it, yeah.
Yeah. I don't really see the hook either, Chase.
No.
They can kill it. Especially if
that's pretty.
I like that. Oh.
That's incidental. That's not.
I'm just going to sit here and clap and not tell you what happens until you see it.
Well, I know something's good happening now as I'm watching a 2-on-1 up the ice. Nice.
That's my favorite thing. Oilers short-handed goal.
Another point for Nuge. Nice goal for Janmark.
Yeah, and Hellback just had no chance at it. I like to see that.
Yeah. Good night on the special teams for the Oilers. A power play goal and a shorthanded goal.
And for once, it wasn't a, oops, we forgot they have McDavid shorthanded goal.
Yeah. Well, there's still time for that.
Nice, Corb. Congratulations. Like, congratulations to all of us, but
Yeah.
big congratulations that you also put money on it, because I'm guessing the odds are not great on shorthanded goals.
Yeah, that might be a decent payout depending on what you put on it.
Mo Money says 5-3.
Yeah, it's looking like it. Yeah, it was Yanmark, Robert. Yanmark from Nuge. Well, it wasn't unassisted. That's for sure.
Yeah, it was definitely not unassisted. That was as much Nuges as it was Yanmark's.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm a little bit iffy on whether or not someone deserves an assist. That one, Nuge fully deserved the assist.
Yeah.
Nice job, boys. That's some good killing in front of the net right there. And yes, I do get more Kentucky the more excited I get. I know.
That's part of the show. Nice save by Campbell there.
Ooh. I liked that whiff. Thank you, Jets.
Yeah. He's fine.
Who's fine?
Oh, my cat's meowing in the background. My wife's telling him to be quiet. He's fine.
Yeah, we can't hear. We can't hear him. Excellent kill. Excellent. Not only the shorty, but like a very solid kill outside of that.
Yeah.
Some good block shots. Couple of lucky whiffs. Campbell keeping us in it. Even without his stick. You laughing at Henry?
Yeah. He might be taking over on the camera from me.
Yeah, you sure weren't too far off on that nude shorty, because that was basically a nude shorty.
Yeah.
He just didn't take the shot. But it was entirely his fault that we got that extra point.
Yeah, just an amazing. Oh, something happening here?
Not terrible. Just the usual Oilers shenanigans where they pass it one too many times and it falls out of the zone. Bush did have some moves. Yes, he did.
Well, it'd be nice to see him pick it up a little bit more here, but yeah. Nuge with a biker leather jacket over his shoulder, wearing a torn T-shirt with "I know how to get rid of DNA evidence on the front, and I know where to bury the bodies on the back." That would be a popular one. Oh, that's a good payout, Corp. Congratulations.
Nice. All right, Darcy. I'm watching. You got a couple extra S's in there. I know something good is happening. Yeah, baby face.
Well, I just saw Bush put it up to Draisaitl, so let's see what happens here. Oh, I must be way behind here. Okay, there we go. Nice.
He did that mostly on his own.
Yeah. Well, we're getting almost all the same goal scorers as last night. Draisaitl with 2 again.
He nearly scored twice on that little sequence, so I'm pretty happy with that. Yes, Beauty is correct.
No fights tonight. Not yet. No.
They're coming.
Yeah, probably be later in the game.
That's why I watch it.
Yeah, my wife likes the fights, so she's disappointed.
As long as we don't get hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true, Robert. That was a beauty.
Oh, Darcy. I'm going to blame you for everything now. Both the good and the bad, because you get to see it before anybody else. Oh, yeah. Okay. For everyone talking about Campbell, that one was his.
All right, let's see how this goes. Yeah, he's got to have that. Although it looked like it did tip again.
It did, but he also was not. He was wide open, and that was glove side. He probably should have had that one. Oh, okay. He went down for it. It got tipped up. So, yeah.
The hoop just goes down.
Well, that's
Darcy.
Tips.
No. Oh, geez. Okay. Yep. That one. He should have had.
Is Papa ahead of you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Campbell, come on.
Is that the same guy? Oh, no. How many seconds was that?
Not long enough.
20, 25?
Yeah.
22. Epiphany says 22. Yeah.
Very high scoring game.
Yep.
Remember when we had a 3-2 lead? Wasn't that nice?
Remember when I was saying that none of the goals were Campbell's fault? Yeah, that one was absolutely ridiculous.
That one was bad.
Oh, his head just goes down.
Yeah, no tip on that one, Corb. That one was all, well, it wasn't all glove, complete lack of glove.
Yep.
Hi, Marco.
Hey, Marco. Welcome to the part of the show where we get sad.
If he came like a minute ago, it was better. Oh. I'm just looking towards the chat and making sure Darcy's not saying anything. Error of good and bad news.
Yep. Darcy is our oracle. Oof.
Yeah.
Nope. Get in front. Get in front of him. Well, you almost made it up to us, Campbell. Almost. By doing your job.
Yeah. The thing you should have done 2 goals ago.
Yeah, Epiphany. That's pretty much what happened. It was glove side, and he tried to save it with his shoulder. It made no sense. He basically didn't move, and it went in. It was a real bad one. It was a real bad one.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, not blaming Campbell for the first two, but the last two are definitely on him.
Yeah, Chase. He somehow was trying to save it with his shoulder without crashing into the bar, and I don't understand.
Well, it's just frustrating because the Oilers didn't have much going this game, and then they get up 3-2, and then he gives up two like that.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, man. When your team needs a save, you got to give it to them.
Chase, I have no idea why the whistle. I can't hear the whistles, so yeah. No, you don't have to like Campbell. We're essentially Campbell realists, where like the two people or the after the 2 goals, people were yelling for him to get pulled. No, wasn't his fault. Now, if you pull him, I'm gonna be like, yeah, that makes sense. Michelle, he's made a few really good saves today. On the other hand, that the most recent goal, like 0 excuses. Oh, too many men, Winnipeg. Nice.
I don't think Koskinen wanted to stay. He signed that contract to go overseas before the playoffs was even over. So I don't think he really gave the Oilers an even opportunity to bring him back. I mean, would you want to come back? He got blamed for so much stuff.
Khalid, they were trying to get Kemper, if I remember right. And also the conversation around Husso has utterly changed across the semester. I almost said semester. Across the season. Darcy, thank you.
Thank you, Darcy. Okay, we like you again, Darcy.
Yep, Hattie. And a quick cleanup, Hattie, because we're on the road. Woo!
Nice. All of Dry's goals tonight have been beauties.
I wonder if the Jets version of us in some alternate reality or elsewhere on YouTube is now yelling for Hellebuck to get pulled.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, that is 10 goals in 5 periods against Hellebuck. Wait, were all 6 against Hellebuck last night?
No, he got pulled for the third. So 4.
Okay.
Or the 4 were Hellebuck.
So that's 8.
Yeah. Yeah, it is an extremely expensive buyout for Campbell if he wanted to do that in the summer. I think it's like $2-3 million at least against the cap still.
The only reason, or the only way that Campbell's leaving in less than the end of next season is if they've fully decided that Skinner is the starter. And they're willing to send him off to a team that has a whole lot of cap room and a mediocre backup.
Yeah. Okay, so the cap hit isn't as bad as I was saying, but yeah, 1.5 million, 1.1, then 2.3, 2.6, 1.5. Like, yeah, he's on there for like 8 years. So
Oh, wow, Darcy. That is impressive.
Yeah, that's no easy feat.
Is that the single season record?
So yeah, if they buy Jack Campbell out, you'll still be hearing about it for 8 years.
Yep. Oh, it's all time. Wow.
That's
Wow.
incredible. I can't believe he did that already. But the Oilers' power play is just insane, and of course, Connor McDavid also insanely good.
Well, Darcy, don't bring us bad tidings. Make them win. Oh, no. That one's not fully on Campbell, but also it would have been nice if he had it. Yeah. Sorry, everybody. I didn't feel that one coming before, and I didn't get to mute myself.
Yeah, I'm ready to pull Campbell.
Yeah,
Every
he
time.
probably should have had that. It's not entirely his fault.
Not entirely, but
That was a bad giveaway. But also, yeah, probably should have had that one.
no, this can't be acceptable. 5 goals again. Like, he's got just horrible save percentage.
Corb just said that I'm choking as bad as Campbell is.
No, Campbell's doing it worse. Toph, choking doesn't cost the Oilers the game.
That's true. Unless you think that I have magic powers, and I do not. Might look like a wizard, but I sure don't have the powers.
No, it's not all on Campbell again, but come on.
Yeah, that's the save that if he makes it, we go, all right, leave him in.
Yeah.
Let's see what he can do. And if he misses it, we go, might be Skinner time. Yeah, this game is wild. Suddenly wild. Because this is not the same game as we saw in the first period.
No. Yeah, it's opening wide open here. I was kind of hoping we got a Darcy reaction on that one, but
yeah, every time
Connor's going down, but I guess it doesn't go in.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know, Bob. It might come to that if this keeps up. I almost rather go Skinner and Calvin Pickard.
Yeah, Chase, that's pretty accurate. Except that we don't make quite as big a deal out of his highlights.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Epiphany. They've played an entire period in this period already. Yep.
Yeah, because what was it, 2-1 after the first period?
Mm-hmm. It sure was.
Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know. If this keeps up, they might have to do something with Campbell in the summer. I don't know what, but
Oh, Warren. I'm sorry, bud. You'll see it.
I'm coming up on it now. Yeah.
He basically stubbed his stick. Just yeah, but just call up Arizona and be like, we got a problem.
Well, Arizona didn't want to take on money at the trade deadline, though, so I don't know if they're going to want to take on Campbell for 4 more years at that $5 million, because it's not like it's a cheap contract with. So I don't know. You might have to buy him out if you want, even though the buyout's terrible too. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe he has a complete turnaround and he's like the hero of the playoffs or something, and we're not even talking about it. But doesn't look like it at this point. But
yeah, I mean, 2 weeks ago he was. People were starting to say, that's why we have Campbell, and then he immediately completely lost it.
Yeah. No, he looked good for that little stretch there, but unfortunately, it was only for that little stretch.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe Chicago, Darcy. Maybe Chicago, but
The problem is the 5 years. I don't think it's the 5 million. It's the 5 years.
yeah,
Because
well, only 4 left after this one, but
yeah, but none of the rebuilding teams are on the we'll get a goalie in 5 years kind of timeline. Even Arizona thinks that they're going to be good in less than that, even though they haven't been good in 50 years. That's probably unfair. There was a Timu year in there, and there was a couple of Haberchucks in there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they basically haven't been good since they were the Jets. And they were bad as the Jets for a good while, too.
I could see maybe San Jose if they do that Carlson deal. Just like instead of retention, they take Campbell. But that's, I don't know if even maybe San Jose wouldn't even do it. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true, Mo Money. That we were having basically the same conversation about Smith last year about this time.
Yeah, like I said, like it could be Campbell could turn out to be the hero of the playoffs, and then we're not even having this conversation. So,
would you like to
right
have
now,
a 4-year root canal or spinal tap? Yep. Mustache Cossin is apparently hurt his wrist. We don't have a whole lot of confirmation on what's going on with Costin. But they basically plugged Bugstad in his spot and made no other changes. And yeah, I hope Campbell bounces back too.
Yeah.
And there is the chance. We have seen Campbell be not quite world beater, but very, very good.
Yeah.
Just very few games where he put together a full game of that this year.
Yeah, that's true, Corb. I take Mike Smith back at this point. Yeah, I mean, well, technically he's on the. We have the contract this year, and just he can't play. Because I was initially worried about a Stuart Skinner Mike Smith goalie tandem, but it might have turned out okay if Smith was healthy.
Well, no, the Leafs let him walk because they got outpriced. Because the goalie market last summer was absolutely stupid bananas.
Yeah.
Or at least they believed they got outpriced. And they got Murray for a song. Because Murray had a very bad year last year.
Yeah. Yeah, Campbell's still in Coolidge. Yeah.
I would expect that we'll see Skinner in the third.
Well, if he lets in one more, I would have already pulled him. But if he lets in one more, they gotta pull him.
Yeah, we know Woodcroft does not like pulling in the middle of a period. I that's happened maybe a handful of times across the entire season so far.
Yeah. Hey, Scout, welcome in.
And hey, Ace. Oh, Ace has been around. Ace was saying hi to Scout.
Yeah.
Yes, meatbag.
Yeah,
exactly.
But Hellebuck's not our goalie, though.
True.
We want him to do bad.
Have fun with your nurses, Epiphany, but not too much fun.
You'll break him down eventually. Bukestad is playing tonight, Scout, yes.
Whew. Oh. I don't know if that was a good save or a bad shot, but it was close, and they didn't score, so I'm okay.
We'll call it a good save.
It looked like it hit his toe, so... Whoa. Got lucky on that one, Campbell. He was completely out of position, and it just kind of dribbled past him. Yeah, imagine getting a hat trick and you're still behind. We don't have to imagine.
Well, we've had way too many examples of that this year. I mean, look at the game you were at, Toph, the game that Connor had that night, and they lost.
Yep. Oh, Chase. Yeah. On the one hand, impressed by your information recall. On the other hand, oh, I didn't want to know that.
Yeah, LA did send Cal Peterson down, so the Oilers could send Campbell down. And there certainly wouldn't be any worry about him clearing waivers.
Yeah, we're now fully in the soup is bad puns.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's full gazpacho right now, just completely cold.
Yeah, that nickname can go good and bad very easily. Soup's on or soup's bad.
I want to do the whole, like, to be fair to Campbell, but no. That that ugly goal made me a non-apologist today.
Yeah.
Because that one just had no reason. Ooh, Nurse dropped the gloves. And he's trying to fight two Jets at the same time. Here's your fight. Yes, I'm yelling at your wife through the computer.
Yeah, she's in the bathroom, so she's missing it.
She's missing it.
They're fighting.
Now they're kissing. It's okay.
You missed a fight.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Renegade Man. It's not all Campbell, but he does need to. He needs to pick up some slack. I mean, there is a big problem with the Oilers leaving a lot of slack out there.
Yeah.
But that does mean that Gamble needs to pick up that slack. Yeah, it was a bit of a slow fight. But yes, also, someone hits McDavid, you hit them back. That is how that works.
Yeah. And Yaml money, they can still come back. It's not like, it's a 6-3 blowout or anything like that. It's only 5-4.
Yes, Mo money. Exactly. We're only down 1 with an entire period to play.
Yeah.
And tonight's not one of those nights where you're like, I don't know if they get a goal tonight. They're not getting goalied. They're definitely not getting goalied. So, anything could happen.
No, because that's what now. 8 goals in the last 2 games for Hellebuck. So It's not like he's been unbeatable.
Yeah, and we might see a double switch. We might get 2 completely new goalies for the third. It wasn't that late. But also, yes, go punch that guy.
Well, if they hit McDavid, go after him. I mean, Darnell Nurse fought.
I like it when Nugent Hopkins fights. It's weird.
Yeah, no, it wasn't Nooch tonight.
Khalid, I do not think so. I think that was offsetting. Oh.
Yeah, I think it's 4-on-4.
Oh, nope. Winnipeg has the power play.
Never mind.
They called it on Nurse. That's fair. Sucks, but that's fair.
Time for another shorthand.
Sorry? Time for another shorty? Yeah. More shorties. Yeah, so the Jets will have about a minute of power play to start the third. I may have spoken too soon. I see Darcy. Okay, no, they won't. It'll be a 5-on-5 to start the third. But it'll be 6-4 in the scoreboard. Yeah, they'll leave him in for that 1.2 seconds. But I'm guessing that he's not going to be there when the third starts.
No, Skinner will be in the third. Guaranteed. There is no way you bring Campbell back after that.
Yeah, that one was another soft little biscuit that he should have had. I mean, it's a good shot, but it's also a good shot that he's already faced 30 times today. So, yeah, no screen, just a shot from the line. Yep.
Wow.
See you, Corb. All right, time for the sad intermission.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chase. I mean, he should be pissed. He's got a Hattie, and they're down by 2. Yep, Glenn. Yep, I'm with you now.
I'll say it again. Remember when it was 3-2?
Yeah. I mean, I still stand by that those first 2 were not on Campbell, but at least the 3 of the next 4, 100% were.
Yeah.
And also, there shouldn't be a 3 of the next 4. All right. So apparently, everybody on the Oilers should be down in the AHL now. Okay, cool. Yeah, just everybody. Just yeah. Want to pick up people calling for Rodrigue and Pickard and yeah. He probably should have been pulled. Yeah, they probably should have swapped him out when the power to go onto the power play.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to spend an entire period going. It's still good, but yeah, no, we're sad too.
How good of a goalie are you, Chase? You going to be our playoff hero?
Soup smells bad.
It does.
It does. It really does.
Okay. Chase hasn't played, so he has to be the backup.
Yeah, Raymond. Yeah, there is a difference in play. We were hoping that with Ekholm and Bukestad out there as changes that we would see a different Campbell in that. We kind of haven't. Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. Well, we're gonna see Skinner for sure in the third period. I have no doubt about that. There's no reason at all to bring Campbell back for that third period.
Yeah, unless Skinner is hurt, in which case, put the E-Bug out there.
No.
I mean, at this
Skinner.
point, E-Bug is the better choice.
Yeah. If Skinner's hurt, we're in serious trouble.
Yeah. If you paid me $5 million a year, I'd be fighting the other goalie too. Yes, Raymond. Dry is definitely showing precision.
Yeah. Oh, he's having a great night. I mean,
yeah, we're all with you, Cap. Boo Campbell.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see Campbell for a bit here.
Oh, I would take Gibson in a moment. Gibson does have that same Smith effect, but yeah, as many of you pointed out, there is a definite difference in the team in front of Campbell and in front of Skinner.
Oh, I see Elliot Friedman's saying the Oilers did make an offer for Timo Meier. That would have been interesting.
Yeah, E-Man, that's basically where I live. We're doing okay considering it's a back game with the same team. And a back-to-back game with the same team that we demolished. On the other hand, shouldn't be losing right now.
The Oilers talked about bringing in Zach McEwen. Well, he was a guy Tyson and I talked about yesterday, so could have been a very different trade deadline for the Oilers.
Yeah, Kool-Aid, at least 3 of the goals are 100% just Campbell's not good at stopping pucks right now.
And I guess the Toronto Maple Leafs also considered bringing in Matthias Ekholm or Erik Karlsson. I don't know how the Leafs could have made Erik Karlsson work, but
who knows?
Yeah.
Surprised? No. Disappointed? Yes.
That was you took the words right out of my mouth though. Not surprised, just disappointed.
There's a lot of F-bombs going in there. And a lot of those F-bombs probably are followed by the word Campbell.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, Michelle. Yeah, we feel you.
Yeah, Raymond, we all think it's going to be Skinner in net for the third period.
Yes, Leon has a hat trick. Yep. And a beauty of a hat trick, too.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they're spoiling a great performance from him.
I don't think we'll know until they actually come out to the ice, Raymond.
But yeah, we're all speculating it's going to be Skinner, though.
I don't see how it's not Skinner.
No. Like I said, there's no reason whatsoever to keep Campbell in that hockey game. Yeah, East, I still think Oilers can still definitely win it. It's only 5-4. It's not over by any stretch, but especially if Skinner can go in and make some big saves in the third.
Yeah. I'd really like if we started winning like 4-1, 3-1, rather than well, they've scored 6 on us, but we can score 7.
Yeah, it's what 5-4 right now. I'll call a 7-6 victory.
Yeah, I mean 7-6 in OT. Okay.
Yeah.
I really don't want us to go to the shootout because then we lost. Like,
oh God, I hate the shootout. Can't stand the shootout.
I hate the shootout anyway, and the fact that the Oilers are just bad at them makes them worse.
Yeah.
And they shouldn't be bad at them, but they are.
No, not with the talent they have to go out there, but how many soft goals for Campbell tonight? I'd say the last 3?
I mean, there
Probably.
was 2 that were like squishy like a pillow. There's at least 3 that he should have definitely had. And you could probably put a 4th one in there. It's a little iffy because it did get redirected. He predicted one way, it got redirected the other. Still, that's kind of on him. Definitely 3 on him. And probably more like 4.
Yeah. At least 3 anyway.
Yeah, Chase says 3 or 4.
Yeah, Mike, I could go for McDavid hat-trick in the third.
Yeah, Peter, that is my question too. How can you put McDavid, Draisaitl, and Nugent Hopkins out there on the shootout and lose? How? But they found a way 8 freaking times.
Maybe they should just let the other team put a defenseman out there that we have to deke around first and then shoot. I don't know. Maybe I feel it's too easy or something. I don't know. Well, that'd be funny to watch Scout it anyway, even if the dog was bad.
Yeah, Raymond, there's a good chance at that. If they get Skinner out there, they're going to be amped up just because they're always amped up in front of Skinner somehow. And I mean, the difference in personality of this team, depending on who's in net, is huge. And we're seeing the effects of that today. And yeah, if they get a good hit on, he was number 7. I don't know who's number 7 for the Jets.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know their numbers.
Yeah, I don't either. Winnipeg Jets.
Victor Fast. Oh. All I remember about him is him cursing out the bench after what was it, the Anaheim game? Oh. Yeah. Talbot was available, I think, too, but he's not having that great of a year, though.
Oh, it was Minalainen? Okay. So it's number 8. Nemestikov is number 7.
Conklin.
Talbot Redemption Tour. I will admit that my very first favorite Oiler was Cam Talbot.
I would have liked to have seen Anton Forsberg. Like, I was really disappointed when they lost him on waivers. Because I think he ended up having a pretty decent year that year, too.
Some people are saying Minalainen, some people are Markkanen or McKinnon. I will admit that my Winnipeg Jets knowledge is pretty crappy.
Bring back Rolison. Love Dwayne Rolls. Me Soderstrom. Oh, the Oilers have a great history with goaltenders. Yeah, I don't know who the E-Bug would be tonight. It would probably be somebody from Winnipeg. I don't think it would be an Oilers guy. Because they usually have it as somebody local. Yeah, Matt Berlin was good for like the 2 minutes that he played.
That looks like a very serious conversation.
Yeah, I wonder what they're talking about.
No idea. It was Morrissey and McDavid and a bunch of refs.
Yep. I think almost everyone has a better save percentage than Jack Campbell right now.
For the number of games, that's possible.
I don't even know where Campbell ranks in the league right now. It's got to be near the bottom. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's a problem to come back, JCLV, but just hopefully we see Skinner and he's got the ability to make some big saves for us in the third, because I think we'll need him.
Yeah, Kool-Aid. Yep. What they saw in Campbell was someone that they could afford that could be a number 1 goaltender. And they were half right.
Mm-hmm. Well, he had been good for like really long stretches, but
yeah.
Yeah,
also remember that in the second half of last season, he got good. He found his game. But also his MO is every year he's bad for half a season. And yeah, they were in on Kemper, but apparently couldn't come to terms somehow. I don't know if it was a money thing. I don't remember because this was almost a year ago now. I know that they were interested in Kemper. They were not, if I remember right, interested in Huso. No one was interested in Matt Murray. I mean, Huso's doing great this year, but that is not what was expected.
Well, I think they were interested in Huso, but I think that deal with Detroit came down pretty quickly, so he wasn't even an option come free agency. So it was really down to between Campbell and Kemper.
Corpusalo had a terrible year last year. So if you're talking summer, everyone would have tried to have Holland's head for that. And also remember that, like, last weekend, dropped 4 on Corpusalo with no problem.
Yeah, nobody wanted Corpusalo last year. You couldn't give him away last year.
Yep. Which is why he was still a Blue Jacket.
Yeah.
And the backup for the Blue Jackets, to boot.
Yeah.
Now, if you're talking like this last week, we should have done that. I don't think that would have happened. Because that was not what the Blue Jackets were doing.
Yeah. You would have had to get rid of Campbell.
Right. Yeah, and that was not what the Blue Jackets were doing. They were not taking things on. We now have a bidding war
Chase wins, I guess.
to be the lowest paid terrible goalie.
Yeah, well, at this rate, Skinner's definitely the starter if this is any indication.
Pretty sure that's against the rules, Scout. Seeing a little bit, Michelle? Unless you're going to stick around with us this time.
Oh, they shown us who's in goal yet? It's getting looks at the Winnipeg Jets bench.
I mean, Hellebuck's still in there, but they haven't shown the Oilers end yet. Yeah, Hellebuck is very beatable today.
Is Campbell still in there?
Yeah. Yep. He sure is.
Oh.
All right. Well, someone's wife is going to watch TV. I don't remember whose that was. But yep, Campbell's out there.
How can they? Oh my.
Yeah.
Okay, Jack, prove us all wrong. Because you better not prove us right.
Hey, he saved one. Yeah, Nurse went after Menelainen. Yep.
Yep, Campbell's still in there.
Oh, it was Raymond's wife that was gonna leave and watch TV if Campbell came out in net. Campbell's out in net, bud. I disagree, Dodge, but yep.
Yeah, maybe so. Well, Holland signed the contract, so. Although I think Hyman and Tyson Berry and all the old Toronto guys at the time were pushing for Jack Campbell too. So, but
We can always have the whiskey conversation again. Start talking about whiskey and cheese. Yep, that's what we do when they're gonna lose. But they're only down 2 with almost an entire period, and we know that they can do it. Hellebuck is definitely beatable tonight.
yeah, it's going to take a big period though, and Campbell definitely can't let any more in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Winnipeg gets a 7th, that's basically it.
Yeah, that might be insurmountable.
Come on, Darcy, in the future, tell us that they got a goal.
Yeah. Come on, Darcy, it's 6-6, right?
Jeez. Oh, man. Those were some good chances. They just didn't go in. Oh. Oh, I feel sad now. Yeah, Raymond, exactly. Oh, how? How?
Yeah, I don't know how those didn't go in. That is just right on the goal line.
Okay. Apparently, we're getting good news here in a second. Yes, we did.
Nice.
Big Sad just got the easiest goal of his life.
There we go. Goal in his first game as an Oiler. And game number 600. Well, we got one goal again.
Okay, we can be a little bit happy. A little bit bunny happy. Just watching that Big Sad goal, because that was a straight up muffin.
Yeah, we'll take it.
It immediately feels a little weird for how sad we were during that intermission. But I also know that we had good reason.
Oh, that was Campbell's fault.
He has to play like he belongs there. And he has to dip for an entire period.
Yeah, Michelle, I just had a lot of practice spelling that name over the last month, so.
B.J. Jugstad.
Yeah, it's basically B. Jug Stad. Can remember it that way. Yeah, he must dodge.
Or the conversation was something like, you screwed this up, you have to fix it.
The Jugmeister.
Jugmeister.
That would be a good nickname.
Barry just scored for the Preds. Yeah, I can't spell Buffalin either. There's too many letters in Buffalin. Like, even looking at it, I'm pretty sure you got it right, Bob, but I'm not sure.
Looks pretty close. Yeah. Whew, that was close.
Yeah.
Campbell has to completely shut the door. Nothing this period.
Scout. Yep.
Thanks a lot, Dodger. Appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying it. Hopefully we can get a better third period here that we can all enjoy.
Yeah, we're happy that you enjoy what we do, because what we do is what we would do anyway.
Yeah. Well, it's more fun. We can all share in the victory or the defeat. Hopefully victory.
We're probably about 500 in these streams.
Yeah, I'd have to look back because, well, we should have won the last one. Or did we know we won the last one?
Yeah. Yeah, against the Leafs. Yeah.
Yeah, the Leafs, yeah. The one before, who was it against the Montreal? Or no, not Montreal. Who did we play?
I don't remember.
What am I forgetting already? It was one of the blown lead ones, anyway.
Yeah. No, we didn't stream for Boston. All right. Big PP time. Big PP time. It's true. We did stream for the first Columbus game.
Yeah, that must have been at Columbus, yeah.
But I thought there was one.
Or no, it was Colorado. No, yeah, Peter's right. It was Colorado. Yeah, because I think you were at the Columbus game, but yeah, I think it was the Colorado game that we should have won that one. I think Colorado won in the
shootout. Yes, we did stream that one because I was talking about how I could have gone to it, sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it.
Dry does get kicked out of the face-off a lot.
Get in your net, Campbell. What are you doing? You having a hard enough time when you're in it.
I mean, Chase, they're far and away the best power play. It's kind of hard to say that they're second.
Maybe this particular one. But yeah.
But yes, this does look like the ones that don't work, where they just skate around for 2 minutes. That was a nice try, bud.
Oh.
Connor tried to do the, like, I'm not looking at you backhand. It didn't work, but it was funny.
Come on, Darcy, give me some good news here, bud.
Yeah, Peter, we do. Which is actually, like, not a terrible expectation. Shots don't come from behind the net unless you're Draisaitl, in which case they do. Somehow.
Yeah. Come on, guys.
He's letting them in. Just get them on the net. No fancy. Just shoot. No fancy. Hellebuck is not doing well today. Don't be fancy.
Just can't get them through.
Well, that's that one. Dodge, I am not sure what you're asking. You should be able to click this name to get there. But there's nothing there at the moment. The only YouTube I currently do is this.
He's an Oilers fanatic exclusive. Oh, that looked close.
Yep.
Oh.
And then he laid down on it. And if that's what he has to do, I'm good with it.
Well, it would have been nice to score in that power play, but at least we're within one.
Yeah. And Raymond, I cannot hear the Burger King commercial, so I can't get that song stuck in my head. And good numbers, Terry. Thank you for that. And I agree. Just let's make this a 60-shot night, right? I know there was conversation about changing them, Kool-Aid, but I don't think they got changed. Patrick? Playoff matchups?
I think it goes it's by division within the division, and then the two they have the wild card position. Can't remember how to. I'll let someone else can properly explain it. I know it's like first. I think it's first against four, or no, first against.
Yeah, so 2-3 in both divisions play each other.
Yeah, and
then one and a wild card plays, and if both wild cards are from the same division, then one of the number one seeds will get someone out of the division. But that's the only way in the first round that you can get outside your division currently.
Yeah. Used to be a lot more simplistic, but
yeah, it used to be 1-8, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I hesitated there. Conversation about going back to the 1-8 has been pretty huge, especially in oil country, because Connor McDavid specifically wants the 1-8 back.
Yeah, I'd like to see it go back to that too.
Nice save, Soup. Good job, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay, Peter. So wild card doesn't matter if you're in the same division at all. Okay, so it'll be 2-3, 2-3, 1-7, 1-8 is what it sounds like. If Peter is correct.
Yeah, Ace has the simplistic one there. Yeah, they just keep doing that for like a month, and then eventually someone wins the Stanley Cup. Yeah, I know. Like Campbell was good in the first, but
I don't know.
Should have not known to get my hopes up. I didn't see a comment from Darcy, so I know they didn't score.
I don't know offhand, Peter. But if anyone in the chat knows, You can absolutely answer.
Could be. I haven't looked at the standings today, so.
Oof. Oof. But that is what we asked for. Thank you, boys. Just pepper Hellebuck until he lets one in.
Or gives you a freebie. I think he'll resign Dodge. The Oilers just have to continue this forward momentum. They can't fall off at all. And they might have to avoid playing Jack Campbell.
Yeah.
As I say, with a little bit of sarcasm.
Ooh. They are peppering Hellebuck, and that is what we wanted. That is what we asked for. It wasn't running his mouth. He tossed the gloves at mid-ice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't running his mouth. He was going after Menelainen. He didn't get to fight Menelainen.
No.
But he was going after him. And I'm all for that. If the Leafs win the cup, I'm going to be very sad because I'm going to have to hear about it every day on every hockey show that I listen to.
I don't think it's going to happen. They might get past the first round this year, but someone will take them down.
Yes, Raymond. Yes. We've had a lot of chances. We're trying. So far, so good in this period. Only down one.
Just got to keep this up.
Yeah, Steve. That's... I'm pretty close to just flat out agreeing with you.
Oh, we have a good sign here from Scout.
Terry, that is a good statistic. Yeah, Boston seems to be the team of destiny this year in a way that we haven't seen in a long time.
Don't give me a false sense of hope, Scout. Come on. Want real hope.
And yeah, that is a good point that if the Leafs run into the Canes or the Bruins, I don't know if they're getting past them.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of powerhouses in the East. And they all stocked up at the trade deadline.
I can't tell if I'm way, way behind everybody or if people are just saying things. Yes, I would like for the Oilers to score as well. And then at least hold on.
Yeah, at least push it to overtime and can at least walk away with a point. Although I don't want the shootout again.
Ooh. Oh, man. Yamamoto just really done good there. Because Campbell was way out of position.
That's weird.
But Yamamoto got a stick on the puck and knocked it away.
Oh, come on, guys. Yeah, it's not looking like a good signing right now. Are the Oilers getting a penalty? No. Okay, good.
That just went out of play. Everybody thinks that dodge. And it's true, and then he kicks some ass. So
yeah, I think it's just finding the consistency for him and staying healthy. Just a lot of injury problems the last couple of years. He might be 6'3", but he plays like he's 5 feet. Oilers goalies go down just way too soon.
I'm trying to will them to do something. So I'm being quiet right now. Because all of my brain power is being used to send thoughts to Winnipeg, apparently.
Oh. Would have had one if they got a shot on net. Well, Yamamoto's still signed for next year, Dodge, so he won't be walking. He signed a 2-year deal last summer, so. Yeah, Hellbuck was good chase, but they just got to keep at it. They'll get one.
Yeah. Now Campbell gives us the saves. Yes. And I'm okay with it because he's given them to us.
Would have been nice a few goals ago, but,
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Come on, guys. Kane's going to be about another week, Ace. I think he could be back next weekend, maybe early the week after, but shouldn't be too much longer than that.
Looks like we're going to get a power play. Looks like hooking. Did anybody hear?
Yeah. They don't deserve any beer.
Oh,
I think
was
it might have
just
been
offside?
Was it just offside?
Might have just been offside. Yeah. Oh, out of play? Okay.
Yeah, it's still 5-on-5. So.
I like that move, Boosh. Face-off shot. That's what they need to do right now. You're walking to Buffalo.
And we'll leave you there. Yeah, this would be a great time for Connor to get one. Maybe a couple. Oh,
I mean, they're doing a pretty good job of controlling the puck.
Yeah.
Which they definitely need to do right now. Ooh, glove came off.
come on, guys. Just get... Well, just over 5 minutes to go.
Yep. And they are trying. They're doing exactly what we asked them to do without them knowing that we asked them to do it. Yes, they are battling. Exactly.
They're battling. Yeah. Yeah, at least we're not watching Winnipeg just control it in our zone. They're not even getting anything going. So.
Yep. Getting the chances just hasn't gone in yet. Yes, I reworded that. Raymond, I didn't see what you're talking about there. I did see McDavid holding his side as he went to the bench, but
Yeah.
I am good with that, Darcy.
Yeah.
And
That
since you are good at predicting the future.
And you know what? Jack Campbell is cheering for that end result too. Because if we win this game, he might not get as much criticism.
Yeah, there is that. But we won.
Okay, enough with the commercial break. Let's go.
Yes, please be right, Darcy. Darcy is our oracle, so.
Yes, he did dodge. You're right. He did work for the Leafs. I think he worked for the Leafs, and he worked in the league office, I think, for a while as well. Yeah, Nurse can chip in too. We're not picky. Anyone can do it.
Oh, that was a great chance. I mean, just didn't quite get it in. I don't know what dented means, but okay.
Hit a wall. Yeah, if Hyman had another second with that puck, I think he might have been able to do something. But as soon as he got it, he just ran right into Hellebuck.
No, Dodge, that doesn't happen. There's definitely a good old boys network, but it's not to that level. Also, all accounts last summer were that they wanted to keep Campbell, if I remember right. That could have been salesmanship, but apparently
I know Toronto did. I think Toronto gave him one more offer before he hit free agency, but
yes, we're waving.
Scout's got the wave going. I think Hyman and Barry did recommend him, yeah, but
My wife almost exclusively watches East Asian rom-coms at this point. So right now I hear a bunch of Korean coming from the other room.
She doesn't want to watch this?
She loves live hockey. She cannot stand it on TV.
Yeah, live is pretty special. Most things live are pretty good. Not everything, but most. Okay, come on, guys. Under 4 minutes to go here. Darcy, you can chime in with that good news anytime now, bud.
I mean, this is the best way to not have Campbell let any in. Is just never let the Jets have the puck.
Yeah, well, the best defense is a good offense.
2 minutes-ish, Peter?
Yeah, I'd say just under 2 minutes. Yeah.
Maybe earlier if they keep getting the shifts where they're entirely down in the Jets' end.
Yeah, if they can get a face-off down in the Jet zone, they might do it.
I mean, he could be pulled as soon as now.
Well, they're not going to do it right now, but right this second.
Yes. If he
Yeah,
didn't,
we're only teasing you, Darcy. Yeah. We just like it when you give the good news.
give us the good news, Darcy. How is that not tripping on Hyman?
What? Come on.
Yeah, I don't know how that wasn't a call.
Yeah, like.
There you go. 144 was the answer to when do they pull Campbell.
Okay. Come on, guys. Come on.
Oh, but there was nobody there. Oh. It was a beauty of a centering pass, but there wasn't nobody there. It just kind of flittered across the ice. Dang it.
Oh, if Drysdale could have got that one, that would have been it. Oh. Come on, guys. Come on. Get it in.
Whoops. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I can't believe that one went in. Well, I guess Campbell didn't let any more in the third. But
Yeah.
they had their chances. But man, too much to overcome tonight. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see Campbell for a while after this one.
Yep.
Well, Toph, we should have done the game last night.
Yeah. I think part of our losing ways are that we keep doing matinee games that we know the Oilers are just going to bat at.
Oh, man. Yeah, this is frustrating because this was another one they could have won if they just gotten a few more saves. But
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it would have been a
another
completely different situation if Campbell had gotten the two that were definitely on him.
Well, it's another one of those games. You get 5 goals on Connor Hellebuck and you didn't win. It's like,
Yeah.
that's... Oh, man.
Yeah. So, yeah. Looking at the chat. I also like the resilience. I like the fight. They kept going. They did not give up. So that is a good sign. And it's an even better sign that they did that in front of Campbell. Campbell did not let another one in the third, even though we were all groaning that he came back in. On the other hand, y'all see SpongeBob Kid as my image right now. And, yep, that's how I actually feel. So, yeah.
Well, some early games this week.
Don't eat leftover soup. I ran out of water. D was meh for sure. Yeah, D was meh. There was moments, but it was not a consistent effort. Campbell is not an automatic loss, but sure not helping right now.
It's getting close to being that way, though.
Apparently, we're pooping in the crock pot, and that's how we get the bad soup. That's what's going on. 9-point lead over the Flames and Preds. Yeah, we were talking about this at the beginning of the stream, or maybe before the stream. They are significantly closer to being first in the Pacific than they are in being out of the playoffs.
Yeah, it can't be that with the Oilers needing to score that many goals to win. Having to score 7 goals to win is just ridiculous.
Yep.
Yeah.
We know they can do it.
Yeah,
but they shouldn't have to.
Yeah. So what do you want to do for the next one, Toph? We got Buffalo on Monday, Boston on Thursday, Toronto next Saturday.
Let me pull up my calendar. Because
They're all
yes, I am that guy.
All 5:30 or 5 o'clock starts.
Well, that's nice. I can do Buffalo on Monday.
Buffalo Monday.
Yeah, my only evening that's taken up is Tuesdays. By D&D. Hey. So yeah, Sabres on Monday would be fine. I don't really want to watch them lose to the Bruins next Thursday.
Well, let's aim for Buffalo on Monday.
All right, we'll do Buffalo on Monday, and we'll see what comes next.
See how it goes from there. Yeah.
All right. Well, then see you all on Monday, 7:30 Eastern, 5:30 Mountain. We'll be here, and we'll watch them throw 9 goals at the Sabres.
Yep. Big comeback victory. All right. Well, thanks everybody for joining us tonight. It was a lot of fun. Appreciate having you guys all here. The chat was amazing. So yeah, thanks guys. We really appreciate y'all showing up.
We'll see you in the next one, y'all.
Okay. Take care, guys. You've been watching the Oilers Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan. See you guys for the